We are on the road to Toneapp, Nevada, that is. And what we're going to do while we're in Nevada, Toneapp, Nevada, is we're going to visit the Mitzvah Hotel. We're actually staying there. It's a haunted hotel. I'm sure Anna is going to be creeped out by the whole situation. But I'm sure we'll survive. And also, I was reading that there's an old abandoned Air Force station there that was built for the Cold War. So we're going to check that out. So we'll be at the hotel, we'll check out the Air Force Base, and we might even check out this Army airfield if we have time. We'll probably do that in the morning. So we're on the road to the hotel right now. We'll get in there, maybe have a few drinks at some of the local establishments while we're there. But for now, enjoy us on our journey and our adventure into Toneapp. Look, Ann, it's the Wildcat Ranch. Can we go visit?
There's a petting zoo?
Of sorts. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
We are pulling into Toneapp, Nevada. Been a long journey. We could use some rest. Definitely use a few beers, that's for certain. I know we have reservations at the Mitzvah, the haunted hotel. So here's your chance to bow out of that. And what do you say we stay here at the Clown Motel?
I don't care if it's world famous, it looks creepy.
It looks creepy. So are you going to take your chances with the ghosts tonight?
I'd rather.
Okay, let's go. Let's press on then. We are approaching the Mitzvah Hotel. And at the top of that hill you can see is the old radio antennas from the old air base we're going to check out tomorrow. We'll talk more about that then. All right, so we're headed inside to the Mitzvah Hotel right now. Let's check it out. So I understand this hotel is haunted.
Yes, #1 haunted hotel in America.
Oh, really? So can I guarantee some like spooky activity tonight?
I can't guarantee what the ghosts are gonna do, but nobody's ever been disappointed. So
Okay, that's good. Okay, so what floor is the haunted floor? I hear there's like one of the floors is haunted.
The one that we're most known for is the 5th floor. That's where the lady in red died.
Okay.
Was killed.
Uh-huh.
But all the floors see a lot of activity. We actually have a book over there that has like different guest stories, and a lot of the stories are on the 4th floor there.
All right. What floor do you have me on?
You are in the annex, so it's the original part of the hotel.
Okay.
It's only like the stairs that go there, like it's the original part was always here.
Okay.
It's actually the owner's suite.
Okay.
So,
The owner's suite. Love
yeah,
it.
the kind suite. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, it's a great room.
Okay, excellent.
And you should see some activity up there. It's on the same floor as our general manager's office, and he sees stuff every day.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
yeah.
All right, cool. So Anna swears to me that this drawer just opened up all by itself. Interesting. This is our suite. Cool. So we're going up to the 5th floor. This is where supposedly the ghosts are. So I'm inside the elevator. Actually, the elevator itself is supposed to be haunted because a long time ago, 100 years ago, whatever, like early 1900s, 2 young girls fell down the elevator shaft. They were playing, and by some tragic accident, they wound up falling down the shaft and dying. So, you know, I hear that those 2 children are still here in the hotel, and they could be found playing at night on different floors. So it's pretty interesting. So now I'm on the floor, apparently where the murder took place, the lady in red. So I'm looking for the lady in red room, because I know she was murdered right outside her door. That entirely sure of the details, but I would assume that she was trying to get into her room, you know, maybe late at night after a night of drinking or partying or carousing or whatever she was doing, maybe coming back from dinner. And that's when she was attacked and killed. And from what we understand is she has not left the hotel, and she is still here. She still walks the hotel at night, and she haunts different guests. What I understand is that was the room. Well, I guess it was part of 3 rooms that are now separated. It was one big room at one point, now it's been broken into 3 rooms, but I believe this spot is where the murder took place. Ooh, did that just come across the screen there? What was that? Just give you a little bit of a background on the hotel. I mean, 1905, I believe, was the heyday of the town of Toneapp, and that the heyday of this hotel, you know, back in those days, this town was booming. I mean, thousands of people were coming through here. It was just an amazing place, and when you really think about it, you know, the reason why it's not a booming town now is because the gold all ran out, or the silver ran out, all the things, you know, where people would come for money, you know, disappeared, so did the people. You know, when you think about a town like, say, Las Vegas, Nevada, or maybe even Hollywood, California, you know, maybe, or like, let's say Vegas, for example, someday the water may run out because that Lake Mead's just disappearing, and, you know, maybe 100 years from now, Las Vegas is a ghost town like this one is. Could happen. Okay, right now we're inside what they call the hotel lobby bar. It's pretty historic in here. Love this place and love the vibe in here. Unfortunately, the bar doesn't have a lot of good beer choices, just your usual suspects, as I would call them. You know, they hit the same old stuff. So I wound up having a Modelo on tap, just to kind of get me started. First beer of the night. Cheers. So this is the famous Lady in Red. This is what most of the excitement's all about. She's the one that was allegedly murdered. We are now inside the old vault for the hotel. They've turned it into some sort of museum. So there's the old safe deposit gate that would prevent people from getting in. And there's you can see the vault door. So that's pretty cool. So here's some kind of artifacts. So I guess this is some your typical clothing garb, you know, from like say 1905. I don't know what that would fetch on Poshmark these days. Oh, and here is a old bellman's uniform. Check this out. All right. So this is the Jack Dempsey room. If any of you don't know who Jack Dempsey is, you should Google him. He was a famous boxer in the turn of the century, and I believe there was a big fight that took place here in Toneapp in the early 1900s. So this must be the bar. I don't know if I can go in here. Oh, I can go in here. Cool. Let's check it out. So this is the Jack Dempsey room. So they probably only open this up on special occasions these days. So corner of that. There you go. So Anna, you having a good time so far?
Of course.
Okay. So what are you drinking?
Bailey's and coffee.
So you're not drinking any beer? Why not?
I don't like beer.
Okay, you don't like beer. So the secret's out. The co-star of Beers and Frontiers hates beer. That's just great, ironically. And anyway, so maybe we can get you to drink something else later, maybe.
This is good.
This is good? All right.
enjoying it.
Okay, cool. It's a hotel bar. I'm liking it. It's a good spot. So above me, right above my head here, that is the photo of the 2 little girls that fell into the elevator shaft, which the elevator is right behind me. I kind of brought that up already in my ride down from downstairs. So there it is. It's kind of sad. I mean, it's a long time ago. So here we are downtown Toneapp. We're gonna walk about and check out what this town has to offer as far as nighttime entertainment. That's the old Belvedere, famous hotel. brewery here at the end of town, so some pretty good craft brews. They make their own stuff here, right up my alley, right up the theme of the channel, Beers and Frontiers. Hopefully you're enjoying this video so far. I'm probably sure most of you have never been to Toneapp, but if you do, I recommend you stay at the Haunted Hotel where I'm at, the Mid Spa. Not the Clown Motel, that's kind of a weird place. Hello, Pooch. Hey. At the top of this hill here is one of the stops we're gonna make in a little while. It's called the Bug Bar. It is actually a perfect night to go to the Bug Bar. It's got great views of the city, or the town, and it should be fun. So right now we're going to head into the Toneapp Brewing Company. I love the setup out here, so what's going in? All right, so we're out of a lot of the stuff I would normally drink. This is sold out. Still delivery problems, probably in these remote little towns. So I'm drinking the 999 IPA. She says it's the best beer they have. Like, you know, I've said before, I'm not really a big IPA fan, but when I'm boxed into a corner, this is what I'm gonna have. So I'm giving it a whirl here. I'm gonna try it. You know, that's not really bad at all. After the first sip, it's cold. It doesn't really bite. Not bad. So I met a couple of friends along the way here, and my friend Dane and Michelle. Say hi, Michelle. So Dane, what are you drinking?
This is the 999 IPA.
Okay. So what do you think about it?
It's good. It's not overly happy.
Are you an IPA guy? Do you like IPAs?
One. No, I'll do one and then like switch up or something.
I am the
else.
same way. I'll have one IPA and then I'm done with it. Okay.
I don't want to go happy. It's gotten too high. I don't like the ABV's gotten really high on some of them. Where it's like,
no doubt. Because I like to drink beer, like multiple beers. Like you drink 5 IPAs, you're done, man. It's a face plant, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So. But man, Dane, he knows what I'm talking about because I'm the same way. So, but anyway.
Yeah, they're struggling to get the other ones out there, so the IPA is the only thing they got. So,
enjoy. Okay, so right now we're headed into the Bug Bar. So let's mosey on over. We are inside the Bug Bar. Great view from above here, and I am drinking, only because I don't have a lot of choices here, I'm drinking the Johnny Lawrence Special. If you've seen Cobra Kai, you know, you're familiar with this beer. Our next stop in the evening is going to be the Toneapp Liquor Company. This bar has been open for over 120 years. I mean, back in 1905, this was the hot spot in town. So I've ordered Great Basin Wild Horse. I understand it's a lager. Our bartender, Amber Ale. Okay, so fabulous. Thank you very much. So discovered a picture from inside of this bar. I think it's like 1905. Check this out. This same bar we're in right now. These are the folks that were drinking in the same establishment back in those days. Okay. All right, so we're back on the 5th floor. This is the haunted floor.